You know how to fight your fears. You know how to build courage. You know that you need to take action, but you always cope. You always cope by saying, I don't know what exactly should I do. It ends today because I prepared a tool just for you. A tool you can get for free. What is it? A Fearproof challenge generator. A tool I created for you to fight your fears, to know what should you do. It is an easy to use practical tool that can help you build your courage and finally go out and take action. You don't need to think anymore, you just need to do what the generator gives you. And to show you how it looks, how it works, there probably will be a lot of demonstration on screen throughout the video. So if I have your attention, stick with me till the end. So you know what is it? You probably seen how it works, like on a screen. But why did I even create it? Why such an idea was born inside my head? Well, I know that people I teach and people around me know what to do. They always know that they should take action, that they should build courage, they should expose themselves, but they are just lazy. And probably you too. You know what you should do, but you are just lazy. And I was this way too. And I am still sometimes lazy and I need this like a tool, something easy to use that could help me to expose myself. I also created this kind of for myself so I can always know what should I do? What should I do today? What scary thing should I do today? Because sometimes these scary things come at you and you don't even need to think about them, but sometimes you become complacent in your comfort zone and you need some kind of a challenge to move on. So when I will find myself in this kind of situation, I am sure to use this generator. But I created it, and why shouldn't you have it? So I also created this with both me and you in mind. Second, I I've seen that there is a lot of methods on how can you deal with fear, on how could you can you build your courage, like breathing methods, like mindset change methods, and so on. And I think they are great. I am speaking about them too because I think they are really great thing to do. These methods, these mindset changes, these little breathing exercises, but there is no tool. There is not something you can just click and a challenge will appear for you. That's why I took matter in my own hands and I created this Fearproof challenge generator. So you can finally act and don't think anymore. I am always telling you that thinking is can bring only doom to you and your feeling to take action, because when you think, a lot of bad thoughts come to your brain and you become demotivated. But if you don't have to think, you just get a challenge and all you have to do is take action, then, well, that's really easy then. Generator will think for you in this matter. The last thing that like motivates me is when the preparation is done, when everything is set, the work is easy then. Work is literally like the easiest thing to do. Imagine that you go to your room and you have like your desk and there is a controller, there is a energy drink can and other like rubbish, the plate you didn't bring to kitchen last night and so on. Then you wouldn't have like any motivation to work. You would just want to do it again, to overeat again, to play games again, and so on. But imagine the other scenario when you come to your room and that's all things left on your desk is your computer, a glass of water, and I don't know, a script for a video you wrote yesterday. Then your brain thinks that everything is prepared. All you have to do is just to record a video. And the same is like with reading books. If you always have a book on your desk, then you will read more. When the preparation is done, the work becomes the easiest thing to do in that time. That's why I created a Fearproof challenge generator. Those are the reasons. You know why I created it, but how I created it. First, I used Google Sheets. I am not really great in programming in Excel or Google Sheets, but I thought it would be easy because everyone can use it. Everyone has a Google account, so there is no need for any external programs. All you need to do is to like have an internet access, and you can use it anytime you want, anywhere you want. I managed to write a script, write a comment to all the things to work, and then I came up with all the challenges. Yes, because there are three like tiers of challenges: easy, normal, hard. How it works, I will talk later in this video, and what is the difference between them. But I asked myself and I asked people around me, like my fiance, my friends, what scares them and what should I do there? And I took all these ideas. I also researched some things in the internet. I get these all ideas and then I segregated them between these two tiers: easy, normal, and hard. That's how I created this Fearproof challenge generator. Then the most important part, how it works. You've probably seen that on the screen, but if you are only listening to that, what should you do? You open the sheet page, you choose a difficulty, either easy, normal, or hard, and this is the part when I will explain what the difficulty means. Easy is like the easiest thing you can do. The consequences will vanish almost immediately, so it would be like asking a stranger for a time. You ask a stranger and then you can just run away when you get an answer. Or it is like saying hi to, I don't know, 5 people on the street, or this kind of stuff that have almost no consequences, but you must to have some kind of courage to do it. So it is not that easy when you are scared of it, but it is easy in the matter that the consequences aren't that heavy to bear. And also the time. You also need few seconds or even less to do it. So the risk is really low. When it comes to normal challenges, they last longer. It is like sticking for a conversation. It is not asking a stranger for a time or saying hi. It is like speaking to a stranger about something. So it is more about a few minutes conversation. It is longer, and it also have the bigger risk involved because there is more you need to do. It is not that easy as easy tasks, but it is still not the hardest, because the hardest are the hard tasks. Those are really big feats of strength. Those are really big feats of courage when you are scared. And they may have some long-lasting action and consequences. It is like signing for a voluntary work somewhere. You need to do it for at least a day. So it is long and there is a lot of consequences, sometimes a lot of risk. I mean, any of these things I wrote in this challenge can bring you harm, but like the consequences that you can quit in like few hours of working for a voluntary job, but if you have a goal in mind that you need to do it for at least a day, then you have to stick with it for a longer time. So the risk is also higher that you can just not do it, that you just wouldn't be able to do it. So as I always tell you, start with the easy tasks. Do some easy tasks for, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, even few months when you still feel you need these easy tasks. But remember that progressive overload is a thing and you need to progress. So One day you will have to go to normal tasks and then for hard tasks, and so on and so on. So when you choose a difficulty, the challenge appears, and you can re-roll it by refreshing the page or by changing difficulty and going back to the first difficulty. Yeah, and all you have to do is to take action. Yeah, that's really simple. The challenge is right before you, and all you need to do is just to go out, or even not to go out, to write for to a friend or so on, depending on what the challenge tells you to do. But you don't have to think; you just need to act then. And why should you use it? I was talking about this program for an entire video. Why should you use it? Because it eliminates the part where the fear starts. Thoughts. Yeah, that's it. You just don't need to think anymore about coming up with a challenge or by searching it up or just thinking what should you do. You just know what should you do, and all you have to do is to go out and take action, to show up. So it eliminates this part of you that causes inaction in most of your life. Second, it is really easy to use. It is really simple. You just go to a page, choose a difficulty, and yeah, it was all. It was like few seconds to do. And you can do it anywhere, both on computer and on your phone. It has an progressive overload feature with the difficulty level, so you can always progress with it. You won't become bored. I mean, the tasks there aren't countless. They are like a limited amount of them, but I am sure you would need a long time to finish all of the tasks. So yeah, it will last for a long period of time. It boosts your courage because you expose yourself, you do these scary things. I mean, of course, just using the generator and not taking action won't cause your courage to grow, but this taking an action part will. And generator is doing exactly that. It's helping you to finally take action. And it is free. It is also a good thing. So it is free, but how do you get it? You join my newsletter page in the description. I will write some emails for you, like some motivational stuff or some like knowledge about fear. But the best thing for you at the start will be that you will gain access to this Fearproof challenge generator. It will be in the sheets page, and if you want your own version of it, then just save it for yourself. You go into the file and then you save it for yourself, so that other people coming to the page won't ruin your challenge, and so on. So I guess I covered everything I wanted to cover, and all that's left for you is to take action and to go into the link in the description and get your Fearproof generator for free. And I also have a challenge for you. Do the first challenge today. It can be an easy one, but start today. I encourage you. And if you want to have more access to more tools in the future, you can join my community, the Fearproof Academy. I am preparing a course right now. I mean, it will come out like in the springtime, I guess. It is not a promise, but I think it will come out this time. You can join my Fearproof Academy. Link is also in the description. And if you want to know what's the difference between fear and danger, and this is a crucial one, check the last video I recorded. It should be here, I guess. And well, stay fear proof.